I knew that trauma was such a big part of why I was experiencing this. That's when my skin started. You talked about how trauma is impacting, and I was like, she sees that, where I'd seen other practitioners before who would like, here's your protocol. I had one practitioner who basically said, just stop stressing. And I was like, oh, at the time I was like, haha, is that funny? Where when I stepped in here, it was like, no, she sees the whole picture. This program looks at the intricacies and how all different aspects are playing into our health, and having the tools in all the different areas to support the whole system in healing. That's massive. It wasn't present in anywhere that I had been before. It was very much like diet, supplements, here's what you're gonna do. Where this is like, let's look at everything and bring yourself into a way of living in all areas of your life that support your health, support your body. And from that place, your body's gonna heal.
From the neuropsych lens, eczema is suppressed emotions that come out through the skin. There's all this stuff that's been impactful in life, and you've been trying all these things, and like you were saying, you get your hopes up, defeated. Okay, this next practitioner, I'm gonna invest in this, you don't get there again. And then all of a sudden you're covered in rashes, you're trying all these things. For some people, it can not feel safe inside your body. So having that community, having support creates safety so you can heal. Because otherwise, if you're in fight and flight, going to all these practitioners, you might even be doing breathwork and meditation. You might be doing all the things, but you're still in that fight response. Your body can't heal. Mm-hmm. So exactly like you said, when you come into the program, you're like, okay, I can just take my hands off the wheel. I know that it's aligned with what I believe in, right? We're using a whole body approach. I know that there's a process and they're just gonna lead me through it. You can relax. So for somebody who's overdrive, just being able to surrender is so impactful and so necessary.
That was the biggest part for me. It wasn't that any other practitioner didn't have great advice on protocols, great advice on nutrition, but I didn't feel like I could let go of control and that I was safe to trust in someone else to support me and to show me the path that I just had to walk down.